Hey, it's Ted. Holy shit, he's back. And I'm sitting on the front porch. Still, sun is shining. Let me turn my thing around. The wind keeps blowing my umbrella. Damn. I had a guy come up to me yesterday. I had to go pick the kids up, and since I wasn't planning on getting out of the van, I had my pajamas on, and I made a mistake. I thought they were getting out of school at 1, and they got out, at 12. And so I got there about 11:30, 11, a little after 11. I usually get there really early and sit there and piddle with the computer or read something or something. And I was wrong. They got out at 1. And at 12 o'clock, man, whew, I had to go to the can. Ooh, I had to pee. Bad, right? So I'd drive over to the store down the road from school and get out and go to the little boys' room wearing my plaid PJs. Probably didn't look good. But when I jumped out of the van and rushed into the store, some guy got out of the car behind me, and it was a pickup, I think. Anyway, whatever. And he walked up and he pointed at my bumper stickers, and he said, "I really like your bumper stickers, especially that one." And see, there's a picture of him. Yeah, I was like, this guy's look. You see him on the street, you make the same assumption you do about me, probably, as he's like, redneck, right-wing, religious person, but he liked my bumper sticker. "It's your hell burning it." Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Kind of a rare thing. I wish I could have got his phone number, and we could have went and had a beer somewhere, but I was in such a hurry, I couldn't stop. And when I got back, he was gone. Man, some guy out there in Lufkin thinks like me. It's amazing. I was driving through Arkansas once in the big truck back in 12 years ago or something, and I stopped at a rest area on the interstate up on the far end of 40 up there, not too far from West Memphis, and pull over, and it was back before we had cell phones, so I pull over to go to the can and call my wife on a payphone, and I was sitting there looking at that beautiful, beautiful scenery, absolutely magnificent scenery of Arkansas, and I said, "It's such a beautiful place. Too bad it's populated with Arkansasiers." Oh, yeah, shit, man. I can tell you about Arkansasiers. My relatives are all Arkansasiers. My mother and dad come from Murfreesboro, and we talking bigot, hillbilly. I love my parents, and my dad was great. My mother was. She got over it, but when she was young, she was very prejudiced. But so now I go to piss people off, and they're going to take me off their. My friends are going to drop me from Facebook on account of this thing, and I'm going to get flamed, and they're going to give me the thumbs down and all that shit. But whatever, you know what I mean? Because I got 2 words for you this morning. Fuck Texas. I mean it. I really mean it. I wrote a book about 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, called "The New Texas Republic." Damn good book. If you want to read it, I'll send you a manuscript. I never have finished it or anything. I need to, I guess. But it's a story about a guy, a rancher, and basically it's me in cowboy boots, and he runs for governor. With the agenda of doing more. He runs for governor, and instead of doing all of the rich campaign thing, he gets out in a bunch of vans and he drives around Texas and he meets people and he talks to people for months and months and months, and he gets on the news, because of what he's doing, and he wins. in a landslide against the right-wing nutcase in office, and then he moves to secede from the U.S. And the reason he does that is because of this big corporate cabal who I'm giving the story away. And it's a it's a really damn good story, but it's a story about a Texas that makes sense. You know, a Texas you could be proud of, a Texas that anybody could be proud of. And I'm so fucking not proud of this state anymore. I mean, you know, I used to have a newspaper called The Liberty Online, you know, and I was, you know, waved that Texas flag, and we did this thing with Rock, Texas, and had Texas flags everywhere, and you know, fuck that. Just fuck it, because look what happened in Texas. You know, I mean, Mitt Romney won. I knew he would, you know. And of course, I live in the asshole of Texas. I mean, really, you can see. I live in the asshole of Texas. 70% of the vote in this town, in this county, went to Mitt Romney, you know, who hates us. Duh. 47%. This fucking town is full of 47%ers. And they're so fucking stupid. They voted for that son of a bitch. Why? You know, there's an article on the Chronicle today that kind of got me started. It said, it was an analysis that said, will Texas secede from Barack Obama's America? And actually, the article itself doesn't really talk about secession. It talks about the fact that the right wing lost nationally, and that in Texas, it still has the state by the balls. And that just so fucking irritates me, that these people in this state don't have any goddamn sense to understand that. Oh, man. It just fucking freaks. One of my greatest heroes is Sam Houston. And you need to read his biography and study the history of early Texas, which I did. I did a couple of years ago. I really dug into Texas history, and you need to understand the reality of what happened when Texas pulled away from Mexico, and the reality of who Santa Anna was, and why the Anglos, along with Mexican nationals in Texas, fought against Santa Anna and pulled away. You have to understand Sam Houston and the way he thought. He was progressive for his time. He was, and he hated the fact that you know, he was kicked out as governor when Texas seceded. They just kicked his ass out, and he spent the rest of his life down in Huntsville, just, you know, sitting on his front porch whittling, because he was irrelevant, and everybody in Texas, even after all that he'd done for Texas, he was fucked over. He really was. Because somehow or another in this state, people that don't have any goddamn sense wind up taking over. How is that? How is that? I don't get it. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to say, you know, all of you people who said you're gonna leave the country if Obama wins, bye. Man, Texas would be so much nicer if them fucking idiots would get out of here. But the fact is, living here in the asshole of Texas with the right-wing nutcases and the religious people, you know, oh, they're friendly when you go downtown. You can talk to people, and they're nice, and you can shake hands and all that shit. But I know what's beneath the surface. I know if they knew what I thought about politics and about religion, that they would fucking hate my guts. They wouldn't give me the time of day. I know it. It's the way this town is. You know, if you're part of the religious cabal, you're in, baby. You're in. But if you're not, fuck you. You ain't got a chance. Not a prayer's chance in proverbial hell. And of course, our congressman, Louis the Goober, the biggest joke that ever hit the U.S. Congress. Son of a bitch. And this, you know, around here, rednecks, they're intolerant, they're bigoted, and they're self-righteous, and then they turn right around. You just wait. Somebody's going to watch this video and call me a bigot. You just wait. Oh, he's a bigot. He don't like rednecks. He's a bigot. Yeah. Well, I don't like redneck attitude. I don't like selfish, self-righteous. No, I don't want to be here. I want to move to New Mexico. New Mexico to me would be heaven. Oh shit. I love New Mexico. I love it. Man, there's so few people there. It's so beautiful, and snow falls in the wintertime. You know, the Spanish culture and the Native American culture is wonderful. But the better thing about it is, yeah, Obama won in New Mexico. There's some people's got some goddamn sense there. Richardson would have been a really good president, 4 years ago if these fucking idiots, had listened to him. He'd have made a really good president. He was, governor of New Mexico. So, fuck Texas. And fuck all these idiotic goddamn rednecks, and fuck this asshole place called Lufkin, because you people, I don't know how to deal with you because you don't love me because of who I am. You don't love me because I have a bumper sticker on the back of my van. Well, there's a few people that do, but mostly because I have a bumper sticker on the back of my van that is not favorable to Christianity. You look down your fucking nose at me. And if I'm wrong, prove me wrong, baby. Prove me wrong. Send me some emails and invite me somewhere. Send me, if you live in Lufkin and you happen to see this goddamn thing, you just give me see, here's my email. I'll put it up. There's my fucking email. Send me an email and invite me somewhere, anywhere. Let's sit down and have a beer. Just let's talk. Let's see if there's anything redeemable about this goddamn asshole town I live in. I don't know. I'm just a little wacky today. I can still have fun because, I'm nuts. Nope, not on medication this morning. Well, I take my daily Prozac, whatever. But anyway, fuck Texas. You people, hell, give it up. All right, I don't know too long. Whatever. Yeah. All right. See you later. Have a nice day, people.